This is a Logitech G29. This is new because I've got this. I've got other games too, and I'm meaning to get a wheel for years, and it's been driving me crazy because I've been using the same wheel. Got a PS3 wheel that I got from GameStop like 15 years ago when Gran Turismo 5 was coming out. That's longer than 15 years ago. I've had that wheel forever, and it works, but could always be better. All right, so what I'm gonna do. This is new. Not so worried about breaking it in. Do want to see if it works with different things. Now I got my chat. I got my chat here. And so I got a USB cord plugged into my keyboard. So I hook a controller up when the time comes. Time is not now. I also need to put. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. I need the damn pedal here. Can't figure out what to sit at. If I want to sit up higher or lower or what. Let's see how this goes. Gotta actually beat the window, I suppose. I guess there's a way to get like resistance in the pedal for the pedals. I got force feedback in the wheels, so I can feel like how loose the grip is. That's one of the race. Look, there's a person up here. What? Flashing my lights at you, and now versus just okay. I was gonna say, are they gonna no sell me? We're not doing this. Can't keep up. Damn it. That's rude. That's rude. My life bar. My life bar is going down so fast. You're so fast. Wait, you're messing up. They're braking or something. I don't know what's going on. Losing the distance. It's not gonna happen fast enough. It's gonna be like 30 meters. That's not gonna happen. Challenge them. Alright, let's try this again. Going for revenge. if that car, they did this and I tried to get by them and I ran into the back of another car, which didn't work out for me, surprisingly. Damn it. Rubbing is racing, but not rubbing the wall by yourself. Force feedback is pretty good. This is such BS. Such BS, man. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm by him. Right beside him. Oh my god. He's pushing me against the wall. You see their life bar going down? It's because I'm pushing back against them. Oh no! Oh my god! Oh man. So dumb. So dumb. Oh. Locked a new route. Tires are slowly dying. I cannot believe because they pushed me against the wall. That's what did me in. They're still doing it. Oh, that person's the worst. Like, you didn't learn yet, old man? They're gonna do it again. I see no cars. I do see cars. They're gonna do this. I got space to get by him. I hope he doesn't try to push me. Not pushing me. Sweet. Sweet. I have a chance. Just have to not screw up too bad here. Says as he almost runs to the back of the truck. There they go. Forward. Oh, I was trying to get in front of them clean and they tapped me from the back. I just have to accept that I can be a bit more rough with this wheel. That'll help me a lot. It's gonna take me a while to get used to that. I'm so used to having like a really like narrow, you know, maybe like 270 degrees. This has a full 900 degrees if I want to. Doesn't help there. It's fine. Camouflage. There's a dead zone. Like, Great Finance. And this is a level 1 Great Finance. I should be able to beat him. I need to go to the garage after this though, because my tires are 50%, but still. I gotta see what games I can play with this thing. It's gonna be hard for me to not just sit here and mess with this. That's 40. The damage, I'm like my life bar going down, that's all me. That's all. Hitting them all. Sweet. Alright. Tires are yellow. See, what I never understood about the highway battle games is I never understood if you're supposed to like drift in them or not. Because, you know, the two big ones, not a highway battle game, but you've got Initial D and then you got Maximum Tune. And Maximum Tune at some point became way more popular in the arcades I went to. I think it's more popular up here too. People see Initial D like, man, what's that? Play it, like, why do you have to steer the wheels so much? Like, you gotta do so much crazy spins. Maximum Tune seemed like it was more about getting your car tuned up and just doing races to upgrade. I've got mixed feelings on. This person, they're in an SUV. Let's do one more race. What could go wrong? If they do that thing where they try to block me off the first car that comes up, they just brake check me. He did not. Alright, I think. So there you go. Oh man, they're right beside me. I wonder if they're going to add in like versus or something in this game. I don't know what you would do. This is the kind of game I could imagine like modders being like, "Oh, we figured out how to make an entire open world mode wherever you want to go." Sweet. 3 wins in a row. That's good. To the garage. There's me losing that same car twice and coming back and beating them. Should have gone back and found them again and then re-raced them just to put in their face. Alright. See, I can't remember which version of the game I played more of. Sucks. Save. Let's save. And then let's exit. Wheel. There's a wheel, there's a way. Alright, what else do we have? What other racing games? I want to... Oh, man. I wanna test this with like MAME or something, but I haven't updated MAME in forever, so I know that's a mistake. That's all good. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that tonight. That's the plan. I'm going to finally download a new standalone MAME and probably have to update my entire MAME ROM set. Can I see when this is from? Oh man. What am I gonna do? Trying to figure out how I want to do this. What a new name, or do I want to do the old one that I have? Actually, actually, do make life as difficult as possible for myself. Also, going to pick up my controller. Now I've got the keyboard, I've got the and I've got a controller hooked up to the. This is over to Bluetooth. All right. Let's see. This will go. Drop all these. Over. That's fine. Big box. I think Launchbox is the way to go right now. Putting Launchbox, desktop capture. This is such a bad idea. But now you can see the process in case you're ever wondering, like, man, I want to do emulations. Like, do you really? Are you sure about that? So many weird things about emulation that you have to learn and whatever. Oh boy. Alex Kidd being right. I know what the booby. I should know. I feel like it's like a mahjong game or something. I'm looking at the art on the bottom. Alicia Dragoon and then Altered Beast. Why is weird? This is an example of the emulators do something and you're like, all right, why is this happening? Exactly what this is. Somehow somehow that's on Amazon. I can't move my mouse over here. Oh, I can. Oh. Oh man. What am I gonna do? I know what the problem is now. I have to disable controller support in the menus on Launchbox, which is fine. You know how hard it's gonna be to get over there? Oh, I can't. Trying to click it. Ah, it's so hard. I'd have to go under the desk and unhook this wheel so I can go into the menu so I can disable the wheel. Actually, no, wait, I can go into Windows, right? Disable the device somewhere. There's gotta be a way. Gotta be another. Full panel. I'm telling you, man. PCs. I wanted to go into I like the modern one. Let's see. Settings. Device manager. There we go. Oh, this is the same one. That's fine. And then make sure I choose the right device. One of these. So it should be under game. Maybe? Maybe this one's it. Oh man. These are all my mics, speakers and stuff. Okay. That's how we'll figure this out. We'll unplug this. That one dropped. Don't know where this thing is. Really don't want to go under my desktop. Should be one of these here, yo. I bet you it's one of these 50 million. Wonder if it's this one. It is that one. I can plug this controller back in. Troubleshooting. So now I need to go into tools. I don't like selecting stuff in wheels rotating. It's calibrating itself. There's always breasts. The only thing that matters. See, what I don't want, what I want is I want the thing to be able to that's what's happening. Why is it? Why the wheel is resisting me right now. The wheel is rotating itself. It's basically saying no. Trying to lock it out from I wish this was showing up. The wheel is literally just spinning. Oh, that's good. Enable this. Okay. Are we done? Wheel, are you done? I think the wheel is done disrespecting me. The wheel was, it didn't want to be disabled, but it was clearly pulling every time I clicked on something in here, it was pulling the mouse down. Breasts. It is Mahjong. I was right. It's always Mahjong. Whenever there's a sexy lady, it's always Mahjong. You're over here thinking like, oh man, I'm gonna see some boobs. Oh, you gotta earn these boobs. And even then, what? I'm not figuring out how to play solitaire or no. Oh nope, those were just straight up boobs. I am playing with fire here. Alright. You could go home with that girl to an American girl that knows nothing about like fake Van. Alright. Here, now we've got the good stuff. We've got Arnold Palmer tournament golf. think this game has a hidden mini game in it. I believe he programmed a what's it called? A game called, what is the game called? The scrolling shootery thingy from Sega before Space Harrier. Scroller, I'll find it. Quick Runner. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, let me turn on my desktop. It's not capturing anything. Let's see if this works. I mean, those pixelated boobs are no worse than anything you'd see in God of War. Those his boobs. I hope this thing pops up on the right monitor. It's gonna do this thing where it flashes between all three. I'm gonna be like, what? And somehow it's gonna stretch between two monitors. But at like a really low resolution. I hate it. I got two. Okay, cool. Now I need to click this again, but slower. There we go. Wait, no, why did it open twice again? Using the dang keyboard. Come on, man. Let's see, I gotta switch the monitor. This means I need to load up RetroArch by itself and get the screen set up properly. Configuration file. So then, all right. Just driving games. That's not what this is, though.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you doing, dude?
That's like for like racing games and stuff like that. It's got like, you can actually feel it's got like resistance stuff on it. Yeah, it feels like my car does right now. Once I'm driving something, though, it feels different.
What are you doing right now? Huh?
Nothing.
Why is all this shit on the board? You got
This right here's got like volume levels and stuff like that, just to make sure everything's moving.
your keyboard like fucking
Yeah.
Houston.
Yeah. That lights up down there too.
Playing it by hand.
Yeah.
So what's the point? I mean,
Oh, like this right here. All right, hold up. Let's see.
our game. Yeah.
Yeah. Anything. Like if I was going in here,
Driving.
yeah, you got different types of cars you can pick from.
point?
It is. So this right here is like it's a rally racing game. When you see the people doing dirt races.
Yeah, but what's the point? In a race?
Well, it's like you're racing against you. It's whoever gets the fastest time.
And that's it?
That's it. That's it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Buttons on it.
60
the pedals are
right
backwards.
6. And left 5. Into right 4 half long. Into left 4 long. Into right 3. Into left 6.
Yeah, all these right here, like these things here, like there we go.
Turn around.
Switch the pedals around. Got the left pedal as the
Mic for it.
in case somebody's talking, whatever, I can say something back. That person that's talking to the thing right now, that's just the computer.
And left 5 over crest, opens crest, tightens. Right 4, don't cut. 100. Left 1 long, crest.
What's where you got travel?
Yeah, this is supposed to be in Greece.
Into
Because I
right
see people
3
like on the
off.
side of the road or whatever, like watching.
Into turn right 1.
Oh,
Got 50 thing on here.
not on this one. I was just seeing the virtual reality things.
Into left 6 continues 80, small crest. Into right 6 long. Into left 6 long, over bump, crest 80.
So what's the goal? What's the destiny? I mean,
So like this right here will be like you get to, it'll be like you go to the bottom of the mountain and then it shows you everybody else's time, so you have to get the best time
And
consistently.
left 4, 60.
Like whoever has like the fastest time
Keep right
overall
on crest.
wins.
and
Left
what?
1 continues for
Well,
100.
this, not that this is a video game. I'm not gonna win any money. Nobody's gonna come out here and give me like $100 or anything like that.
Into right 6.
I had a
Into
friend who
left over crest.
he got into racing a little bit, like actual racing, and he
Into
started playing this, and he
right
would
6
send me
over crest,
pictures of
jump
the scores that
maybe,
he had.
80. Left 6. Right 5 tightens 2.
What's the speed?
Into
What?
left
Your
5
speed.
continues for 80. Caution narrows 60
I'd have to
crest.
turn it back on. I have it on right now.
Right 6 long continues over crest. Jump maybe 80.
One that has one of these. Yeah, like you'll see the inside of the.
Then we're on for cars.
I mean, yeah, for the most part. I got a truck game too. Like if you want to drive like big rigs,
What increases the speed?
at the 2 pedals, the same thing.
You got put on a pedal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right 5 over crest. Jump maybe. Don't cut. 60 narrows. Left 5 half long. 60. Right 5 half long. Tightens 3
I
long.
think
Don't
just
cut.
cruise
80.
into it, man.
Say what?
I think just cruise into it.
What do you mean? It's like,
speed that is.
oh, like just regular speed. You can do that if you want. There's no reason to, but you can. You can do whatever.
Go back the other way.
You don't get enough points deducted from you as you crash.
Left 6.
It'll give you. It's just the overall time. You can actually total your car. Like if I was to go too fast and
You
laugh
just
at those.
basically driving.
Yeah.
And right 5. Left 6.
See, I can go if I want to go slower. I can go slower if I want to go.
Crest. Right 6 and crest.
I
And
go
right
so
6.
Yeah. I'm not in the car, you know.
Into
So,
caution,
yeah.
left 5 long, don't cut, keep mid over crest, narrows. 60. Right 6 half long, left 6 80, keep left past junction.
Right. You got change?
I'm gonna just restart it. Where does
Yes.
the right
5,
I got a brake on it?
middle one?
2, 1, go.
You got brakes and gas on that shit.
Gas and brake.
Jesus Christ, man. This is crazy. Run. What's on the clutch?
Oh, you have to roll that.
Oh.
Turn around.
I'm going backwards.
It's stuck on it. I know you're tall. That's stuck to the desk though.
It's this way here. Oh shit. Oh yeah.
If you hit the brake, if you hold the brake,
Nah, I got it. Yeah, it's power steering fluid, this thing.
you feel it, right? You feel it when you try to turn it. Like, try to turn it, you can spin it all the way around.
Yeah. I had to back up.
Hit the brake.
It's back that way.
I put right there, you know.
60 crest, right 6.
Who the fuck talks to me?
That's supposed to be there's car that gives you the instructions.
Yeah.
They have a map or whatever.
Fuck him.
And left 5. Into right 4 half long. Into left 4 long. Into right 3.
I hit the fucking. Let's turn the windshield wipers on, man.
Yeah, they come on automatically sometimes. They just kind of.
I had to them fuckers on, man. Shit.
Turn back round.
I like this shit. This shit's good. Oh man, I'm fucking woods right now. I go.
Turn around.
How far is it? How far is the course? Do they tell you when you finish?
Yeah. It'd be like a
Into
finish
left
line.
6 crest. And left 5 over crest. Opens to
Somebody
crest
busted.
slightly.
Forget it, man. Oh, the fucking bushes right now. You got the bush.
Turn back round.
Wait, inside. That fucking Lexus. Let's see if I can cruise a little bit, man. I tell myself my fucking wipers on. Sunny day. It's like the fucking with. It's like the
Feel the
thing.
wheel?
Huh?
Some of the wheel or what?
It does it for you. It's crazy, man. It's like, see? I'm cruising right now. It's fucking crazy, dude.
Right
Look
4,
at
don't
the
cut.
fucking road.
Left 1 long,
You'll have
crest.
somewhere you're like racing in the night.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Oh, shit.
You're not gonna die for real. You're good.
Fuck
Good.
this.
Good.
I'm jumping back. I'm waiting this shit. I gotta draw more time to do. Oh, yeah. The bag out.
Wrong way.
Fuck, man. Alright. Man. This shit's too damn real, man. What? Hey, you gotta get my mom on this, man. I mean, it's so fucking real, dude. It's like,
Into right 3 long.
what?
Into turn right 1.
It's different. It's different.
That's a hell of a game, boy. Come on, I'm trying it yet.
No, I just got it. I got the wheel today. The box over by the front.
Try that. She love that, man.
Oh yeah. Got this. I got one where you just drive around like a city.
Who's trying to fucking wife is alright.
Into left 6 continues 80, small crest. Into right 6 long. Into left 6 long over bump, crest 80.
What's the purpose? I mean,
So this will be like you go. They have instead of like you know how NASCAR they go around the thing like 500 times or whatever. So what they do in this is you'll go do these races and it'll be like this is the first stage. So you'll be at the top of the mountain.
if you complete the course,
Left 1
what
continues
happens?
100.
This is just a practice thing. But like you have like it's like a thing against other drivers, or you can play against like say if you had people that you knew, like say if people from work they all had this, and you guys want to have a group going, you'd be like who can get the fastest time. You'd see the time and it would post it for that day, and you go to the next stage and see who gets the
Into right
most.
6 over crest.
So who gets the most
Third
points?
pedal floor.
80.
They're what?
Left 6.
Third pedal.
I want to say it's a clutch.
Into
You
right
can use it for
5,
whatever though.
crest 2.
The little things on the side over here.
Into left 5.
If I use
continues
manual,
80,
that'll be the gear shift.
Narrow 60 crest. Right 6 long continues over crest jump maybe 80. Right 5 over crest jump maybe don't cut 60 narrows. Left 5 half long 60.
Have you gone through it, bro?
Right 5
Yeah,
half
I used to play this in
long,
virtual
long,
reality,
don't
which
cut,
is it's
80.
weird because when you go down hills,
Yeah.
you can look down and it feels like you should be actually like dropping, but you're not. You're just sitting, you know.
Left 6 into right 4 tight, don't cut. And right 5, left 6, crest, right 6 and crest, and right 6.
And they call that stuff out. It's all like supposed to explain what the track's supposed to look like. So it'll say so the right 6 will be like the easy right. If it's like a left 3, it'll be a harder turn. They say narrow, you got like a smaller space to get between. They don't cut. There could be a rock or something in the way.
Right
It
6
never-
long,
it never
left
tells
6
you the
80,
speed, though.
left past
It's
jump.
down here.
What is it?
Yeah, you see the if you look at the speedometer, you see it goes up.
Right 6 half long. Left 5 half long, don't cut, 250. Keep mid over small crest past junction 100.
You have begun it?
Caution
Yeah.
slowing, big bump right 4. left 5.
But it's weird when you do it on this
And
because
left
the
5
dirt
times
makes you
3,
slide
don't
more.
cut,
So
100. Caution right 5 long, narrows, don't cut.
Oh, I love this dude.
I got this one. I got a
Awesome, dude.
different. I'm different, you know. It's something different. Oh, all right, what do we got? There goes the dog. Go into chime. Oh man, I went to the. This might work out. This I think this works. What I was going to do is I was going to try to play out. Trying to see if everything else worked first. Yeah, what games do I have for CD? I don't know which one of these two is my like comfort system between this and the Super Nintendo. For a long time it was Nintendo. It was N64. But like I'm pretty sure this is a strategy game. This is hockey. Football. Two teams that are in the Super Bowl. Not the. I can tell that's the Bills. Dolphins have their logos removed. It's funny. Oh man. All right. Somehow trying to make sure there's only one instance of this game running. However, somehow I ended up being in this and Launchbox at the same time, or box. Alright, so one of the things I remember about Turrican. When I play Turrican, I go. I'll watch a video later and be like, wait, you can go left? So the local, I can't say local, but the Blockbuster I used to go to when I was young, they recently, I mean, it's been closed forever for obvious reasons. It's 5. But they've been doing renovations in the building for the past like couple of years, and they finally sold it. And they're opening a beauty place there. And I want to go in there so bad and just walk around and be like, man, I remember coming over here to look for video games. Like every Blockbuster I used to go to, you come in, you'd go to the right, there'd be a couple of like early aisles that had maybe like kids movies and new releases, and then you get past that and it'll be like, oh, here's like all the games. Like maybe 3 or 4 different rows. I used to go to the local mom and pop place, but it was always cool going to Blockbuster because like good. I just wanted variety, so I'd go to all the stores I could go to. Whatever, dude. Oh. Oh, is that how that... Man, I feel like an idiot. That laser, it sounds like there's somebody sitting there holding a gun and just going, oh! The Chucky scream. I thought that was a platform I could jump on. Fool me. Yo, why is there a spike pit? It's a pit of constructed spikes that specifically go up to hit you. Oh, this is no good. Holy smokes. Oh, I shoot again. And I don't know what just happened. Guess I gotta go back to launch box. That's fine. I don't understand what's going on. Launch box again. Calculated. Not doing it here, so I have to turn. Well. See if this works. Pretty cool if it works. I don't even know how to get these controls set up because I've got so many things going on right now. No, is always press button. I'm gonna say F11, but apparently. There, hit the thing. Let's see. So many things on my desk right now, man. I would love for this to get copyright flagged by like Sega or something. Too much Eurobeat. See, this means pedal. Oh. This is... I mean, actual paddle. No start. As if I can remember what these are. Japanese game. I remember there was this girl I worked with at Sam's. She had one of these cars, and I was like, oh my god, forever. Because this is the car I used initially when I first played it. All I was choosing a second ago. Let's see, watch something not work right. Space Boy. For Space Boy, I remember. I remember Space. Just shift up and shift down. sound. Initial D, like I see you're drifting. There you go. Drifting.
みんなをびっくりさせようと思って一人で車探したのが間違いだったな。シャレになってよ。俺に逃げ出したい。
This is just the first lap. It feels so long. It hasn't been. It just feels like that.
あんなの俺には関係ねえよーっと。シャレになってよ。
There.
逃げ出したい。
He's catching up. Watch his meters. Every time I crash, he'll go up like 10 to 15 meters. It has nothing to do with racing. It's just how many times you crash.
みんなをびっくりさせようと思って一人で車探したのが間違いだったな。
Off the gas. I remember playing this one time and be like, oh, the secret to getting like a good time on this course is figuring out how to like get through the course without hitting the brake at all. Because you can drift on this.
もうダメ。
Catching up, sort of.
あんなの俺には関係ねえよーっと。
I remember sitting there and I would go to the arcade like after playing DDR and I was tired or whatever and just wanted to chill on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. I would just sit there and put in like 10, 15 bucks and just pick a track, practice this. Oh, the blue.
君早いね。
It was so cool playing this game in the arcade and getting the you had the cards and you put the card in and you would get a I want to do that. I want to.
So
You get stamps. There you go. And the stamps would show your progress. So like you'd sit there, you'd walk up to someone like, "How do you want to race?" And like you'd put your cards in, and like I remember the time like people would consider me to be like the best person at time trials, like the fastest times. But when it came to racing, there were other people that were better. The guy from this other arcade showed up, and I remember someone's like, "Oh man, you gotta play this guy." So they found me, and me and him are sitting there, and he puts his card in. I put my card in, and I remember his car had an aura, and I was just like, "Yo, what?" Man, girl got breasts. What? I want to do what's it called? I want to do that one track, the initial D track. The racing. Pretty sure I don't know where to go. I can't read. It's the second one. I'll get lucky. Wait, battle? Oh, this is what's or whatever. That's how it. Sweet. This. Know what I'm choosing? I'm gonna somehow bomb America or something. I got another wheel under my oh, I don't want to do this. I know what I'm looking for, but the paint. This is the menu. How do they get to the damn menu? Does it reset each time? Pick the main character. Character. I hate that when this game blew up, there were so many people I knew that were like, I'm gonna get this kind of car, and they did. Like we were in high school or right after we graduated. I was like, why would you get that? When I learned how to drive, it was mostly from playing like Burnout and Gran Turismo on a wheel and trying to do that as realistically as possible. It's this one. It's that the zigzaggy part on the bottom is the part that is a nightmare. That's the part that like when you watch people that like know what they're doing, and people that aren't used to seeing this game, they see somebody that knows what they're doing on this course, like, yo, why are they spinning the wheel so much? Like, what kind of driving are they doing? You end up shifting into like second gear. You take that between like second and third gear the entire way through, and you're just sort of like drifting and trying not to hit the walls at all. Something about the evil driver and the driving spirit.
今電話したけどいないんだよ。どうする池谷。どうもこうも。匠がいないんじゃ俺たちがやるしかないだろう。ダメ元でやってみるしかないさ。地元のアキナでスピードスターズが逃げたなんて言われたらメンツが立たないだろう。トップバッターはケンジ。お前頼む。マジかよ。俺自信ないぜ。とにかくあの86次第だろ。
This game has the weirdest art, man. This thing, it seems unsettling to me. Oh man, doing this track at night is so much cooler. This is uphill. Wait, no, this might be downhill. The colors look off, but this could just be the PS2 version, I don't know. I'm riding this wall so hard. Alright, let's see if I can redeem myself somewhere. Nope. That's not where I'm gonna redeem myself at. Trash talking me in Japanese, I'm assuming. Oh. At this point, I just want to finish the damn race. He's not that much further away. No time. Gonna make it. Point. My dog ran in here and jumped on the bed like I wasn't supposed to realize he hadn't been here the entire time. Oh man, there's something about this driving. Alright, so this works. I saw that. Before I got up here, my cousin had this dog for like, seems like 10 years or something like that. And the dog, like, when it was little, it was really fine. But once I moved to Florida, the dog just got like more and more aggressive towards people that it didn't recognize. And I want to say it started losing its sight towards the end of its life. So like I passed through here a few times like on my way to Virginia for stuff for my dad. And right before we moved up here, I was like, man, living with a dog is going to suck so much. And like the dog, definitely like a week before we moved up here, they said the dog just fell over. It was just done. My last dog before this one, about, I think it was like 2 years ago now, he was everything was fine with him. We've been taking him to the vet and stuff, and like one day he just started throwing up a bunch. So I took him to the vet like the next day, and the vet's like, no, he's fine. Like, give him some of this stuff. I'm like, I did, and it didn't do anything. And then I wake up and he's sitting here beside me. Like, I can see he's trying to get in my lap, but he didn't have the strength. So I'm sitting there with him, and he just goes downstairs and, you know, comes up to me. And yeah, it was not good. It was not good. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, man. It happens quick. It happens quick. Like for me, the dog I had before this one, he was totally fine. And then like, yeah, it was like that. Like I took the dog to the vet and I'm like, what's, like nothing, he's fine. Okay. Wasn't fine. People around the neighborhood like, oh, your dog probably got this. Like, I don't know what that thing is that you're talking about. I sure hope this works with this game. Off to a bad start. I want this to be a control. I want it to be, sorry, I want it to be a wheel. I don't want it to be a... We're good.
Outrun mode. Passing breeze.
Right. Here we go. Yeah, let's not see my card. Don't have any more luck with this wheel. The wheel I was using before would it would do fine, and like about halfway through the pedal would get stuck. Like I would release it, but it would just assume it's, you know, holding down the gas the entire time. Makes it really hard to drift. So much more manageable. We'll go the easy way. Rival. That's the rival. Can't see the babe beside me, but I can hear her. There you go. There's a drift. There's a drift. Now we are going to the San Francisco Bay. And we're next going to go to some Incan ruins, as you do, or Easter Island ruins. and then we'll be next to an airstrip. We'll be in Vegas. This is the strangest game. Again, cool about this game is that this is a driving game, not a racing game. Drive to the end. You have a rival, but should have gone to Big Forest, but I want to understand how they're right beside each other. That barely ever happens. Oh, you man, I have to get used to like being able to make more aggressive movements with this wheel. Ah, feels so good. Feels so good, man. Oh, could have properly drifted. This is a spot I can never figure out I'm supposed to drift. Once you do it, you're like drifting the entire tunnel. For the casino.
Are you gonna give up?
Quick audible. And it's nighttime. I got my headlights on. I can barely see.
Checkpoint. How far are you gonna take me?
This is so cool. Game is so cool. It's so imaginative, man. It's just the fact that, like, you know, some games are like, oh, we're doing a replica of New York, so you're only in New York. But this game is like, nah, F that. We're now in Casino Town. Rivals. Come on. Oh man, that's no good. That's the end of my run right there. That one crash. Yeah, this is Outrun. Well, this is Outrun 2, which is the same as the 361. Didn't make it. Not enough time. Trying to get to the next course, and I'm not gonna have like perfect.
I wanna go ahead.
That I was just in like, you know, now I'm in like Aztec ruins. And people are driving to these. This is the most American thing possible. That's from Japan. I know I'm near the end. It sucks 'cause I'm gonna be like right there. I'm not gonna make it. Oh my gosh, 1 second left. Ah, good lord. Yeah, I didn't care for Outrun, and then I played the 361, and I was like, well, this game, I listened to podcasts at the time. They were talking about how good of a game it was. I was just like, wait, what? How is this game good? It's impossible. And I kept practicing, and eventually I started getting closer and closer. And then I finished it, and I got hooked on it. I was like, man, if I can finish it one time, keep doing it. And I realized, like, oh, the other routes have different endings. So, and then it was also fun to try to like go through here and be like, all right, how do I get down? Like, how do I come down here and then shoot up here somewhere? Because I want to get to this one.
Best outrunners. Game over.
Right. I'm surprised this wheel just worked. Just like but no, this is Outrun 2006. It's Outrun 2 2006, but it probably did come out in 2004. Midnight Club. Kind of Savage plays Midnight Club with a steering wheel. Ridge Racer. Ridge Racer. Need for Speed. If this game wasn't full of copywritten music. There it is. The other highway battle game. This is the one that I don't understand. I spent money on. I probably spent like $20 to $30 on this game, and I was like, I don't get it. This is straight up don't get it. It's so popular. Maybe not this version. This isn't my rating, is it? That might be my rating. Yeah, the community rating is a 4.29. I don't understand. Again, that's the game that taught me how to drive. I don't think I have it though. I do. Why would I do that? The problem with playing Gran Turismo games is that when you play Gran Turismo games, like, why would I not play the newest one? Then it's like, why don't I just play like a newer sim? If it's not the first game, I never really played Gran Turismo 2. And let's see. I would sit there and I would go to that Trial Forest thing and I would just try to drive. And then because I would, have faster cars. Part 4 is good. Part 5 can go. 5 is... No, wait, hold on. Let me think. Okay, so it's Gran Turismo 1 and 2 are PS1. Gran Turismo 3. 3 was the one I learned on. 4 was the one that my pal David had. And we got obsessed with having the slowest cars and trying to do races with them. Oh, is it not gonna let me? I don't know how to do this. I'm not about to do that. My name is now O. I don't have the time. They will not let me not do this. Alright. Hi, my name is O. Oh snap. My virtual memory card is running out of space. I wonder if there's steering wheels to the N64. There's gotta be. Look at all of this text. I remember the thing about Gran Turismo is as time goes on, it gets, it gets more and more up its own ass. Of like, you get this. It's like car porn. It's really weird. When people were waiting for 5 to come out, they're like, what's taking so long? It's like, oh, we had to go under the engines of all these cars and record the cars at different RPMs and on different tracks and in different weather conditions. Like, why? And then it turns out for like, I think it's Gran Turismo 5, they used like the PSP cars with the inside for half of them, which didn't have, they all had like default dashboards. Some of them had the full experience, but some of them didn't. A lot of them didn't. If I was more into cars, man. I'm not. Tomorrow is Sunday. Well, today is Sunday. You see what I'm talking about? These games being up their own ass as time goes on. Like, what are we doing? It's so dramatic. Even the pit crew. That's me when I put on my glasses in the morning. Just we got Van Halen. We're good. This is getting muted right away. If it wasn't Initial D, it is definitely this. I'm using a sound bar that's over here, but I can hear the sound on my right. It's Panama? I think it's Panama. Yeah. Listening to the lead singer from Van Halen do a cappella. Like, people just took the stuff that he had and muted out the background track, and it's hilarious. Like, technically speaking, looking at this, it doesn't look bad, you know? I see, you know, people are doing these crazy, I think they're called texture packs, where they're like taking these textures and they're AI upscaling them or whatever to like 4K and then adding them back into the game. And I don't know if it's making the game file like huge, but it looks like a modern game when they do that. Great. Look at it. It keeps going. 900 degrees. That's a lot of degrees, man. Let's go to arcade mode if I can. Single race. I don't want to do. I'm not racist. I can't go to that other direction because I don't have the button for it. Oh man. Damn. I'm really hoping. Oh, I guess this is what I'm doing now. Guess we're going to a city course. Because I gotta figure out another way to go to another course. Can I turn? Okay, I can turn. Oh man, I guess I'm going to Seattle because I'm a loser. Alright, the fuck is opera performance? It means I would have been in Seattle forever. Oh. Yes, let me drive a Prius. This is what I liked about. No, this is nobody's favorite car. Get the fuck out of here. No, absolutely not. What I liked about these games is that they have regular cars. You can choose any car in this lot that you want. I want that Prius over there. Oh man. Oh, I don't want to drive an AE86. What do we got? It's such a long turn to get it to go to the next car, but I have to like go back. Toyota Will. There's a Celica. Is that a truck? Oh, it's a Tacoma. Oh man. Some people talk about these games like, yeah, you can get an idea of like where cars were at the time if you go back and play older Gran Turismo games. I guess let's go with this. Oh my gosh. What an inconvenient way to choose cars. Alright. Watch the pedals not be set up right or something. I went to Seattle for nothing. that's right. This game has that weird thing where you can set up like AI to drive. On your mark, get set, get ready to race. Full throttle. I gotta figure out a way to get the force feedback and set to work in this emulator because I'm sure it does. Trying to tell me what to do. I remember this track. Oh man, I'm having flashbacks now. This is definitely one of the tracks. Like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to take this car and I'm going to follow the rules of the road. I'm just gonna drive normally. Like a good boy. After playing Outrun, it's very hard to go back to this. Like a modern racer, sure, but one of the things that I think kind of broke Gran Turismo for a lot of people is that Gran Turismo doesn't do like physics-based damage. Like, I can hit whatever. Let me see if I can zoom out and see the car. What button do I have to do that? Yeah, I don't have a way to do it. Well, if I could see the car. I mean, because it's a sim. It's a sim, but it's not a sim. It's not like Dalsim sim. This is like that one character that also has stretchy arms type sim. Outrun is hard. This game is hard. It's in a different way. This is just that you have to play kind of realistically, but not fully realistically. And the thing that also makes this hard is when you play against the AI, they're all bunched up together right now, but in the Gran Turismo games, they always stick to the route. So if you're in their racing line, they're just going to keep going. They will plow straight into you. It doesn't matter. Whereas if you're a human, you're going to be like, oh man, I better straighten up and fly right or whatever. They're so far ahead. I want to see when they hit the next marker. Pretty sure they're further away. 33. They were 32 before. It's not possible for me to catch up, but not too far ahead technically. Anti-lock brakes, man. Therefore. Stuff like that, going from full throttle to full brake without the car locking up on you. Listen. Didn't really hit the wall. Okay, what was that? I heard a message. All right. I was 4. Can't tell because they look identical. I remember having 3 and playing a lot of 3. And then when 4 came out, I was pretty excited, but I didn't get it because I think I was still in high school when 4 came out. And my friend, I had a friend that bought 4. And yeah, we were not car people. We liked Initial D. We definitely were not car people. So like playing that game was very confused. Like, wait, what's different? And then we found out that they had Daihatsus in there. Like the slowest car in the game was the Daihatsu. You would take that and then you would just race. Be the slowest race in the what's it called? Nürburgring. And that was me with I had Grand Theft Auto 3 and I had Grand Theft Auto 3, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. I got to the point where I could finish that game in like an hour because I didn't have a memory card, so I would always have to restart every time I turn the console back on. I kind of want to try this out and see how this works. I gotta figure to get this force feedback stuff set up though. Out of curiosity. Oh, I didn't know you could actually drive that. I know that carriage is in there. I just didn't know it was a thing that you could actually like use. I know we had it to like view. We might have needed to play more, so that's probably on me or on us. Oh god, that sounds terrible. All right, this is a game that man, like you'll hear about it. You could even look at it here and be like, wait, steer. What? I don't understand how the steering axis. Oh, it's not. Yeah, that was me. I mean, I'm not a like I said, I'm not a car guy, but I mean, I was still pretty excited to that. It's the way to show. I was still excited for, you know, the next Gran Turismo because it's a big deal. Character move. What about all of this? There we go. There all of this too, huh? Prepared for gear down. And I forgot about all these other things that are in this game. Say, and a good engine. I do delete this, and can I did it again? Another thing. What is this? Don't know what this is. Oh man. I've got I'm looking at my shelf over here. I don't have a ton of magazines. I've got some old a couple of old Game Pros. Most of my stuff is like Game Informers because I didn't appreciate the magazines back when. Man, PlayStation Home. PlayStation Home I was I was pretty excited for when it was new, and then I remember oh man. I don't remember what happened. I think I bought some stuff and then I was like, you know what, let me never go in here again. And I went back years later when I found out, you know, it was doing all right. And that was when I found out, speaking of it being fun, I mean, I didn't get into it like that, but there were people that were in there that were like, they were like living? I don't know how else to explain it. Like, you know, you just got like just people that are just like hanging out in there and like, oh, this is my PlayStation Home girlfriend. I'm only in here right now to see if this thing even works. I get the. I know there's force feedback on this thing. I felt it in some games. Bowling. I remember going into. Didn't they have a mall? I think they had a mall. I remember they had spaces too that were pretty cool. Like they would have a space for like a Killzone and Killzone. Yeah, I feel like that game should see to change camera. This is the weirdest view. Because this is like the dash cam view that some games have, or like the whatever. But you can see the wheel, you can see your wheels and the steering wheel, which doesn't. Have to repair my car. So that feature right there were so many games that were doing like that. There's this game called Anarchy Arcade on Steam. I'm sure it's still up. And I had this obsession with. I love the idea of walking into like a virtual arcade and being like, oh, I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna invite my friends over, and we're gonna play Street Fighter. We're gonna go to the Street Fighter machine, then play Street Fighter. But at some point, I was like, man, it's very inconvenient to turn a game on to go turn another game. You know, let me skip this part. I think for PlayStation Home, what broke it in terms of functionality, it was like I love the idea of displaying your trophies and all that stuff, but I would. I guess it was just that moment of just like, man, what am I doing this part for? I could just no. This is weird. The fact that you can get out of the car in this game, it's not that you can get out of the car, it's that you can get out of the car and then there's other cars that you can drive to. It's so wild. Anything. Pretty sure there's a way I could possibly hijack that hot dogs. Having a wheel almost makes me want to go back and re-buy Beam. I had that game and I wanted to play it on the Steam Deck, and people said, "Oh, it works great on the Steam Deck," and it doesn't. Not for me, at least. Oops. The Getaway. I got that on here. I got the Getaway. There's another game that I didn't get. I definitely didn't get it when I was in high school when the game was like new because. Oh man. I didn't understand the thing with the Getaway was like you'd be driving and because the game was supposed to be realistic, I didn't understand like if they wanted me to go somewhere, I was like, why doesn't it just tell me where? They didn't realize that the blinkers were like, oh, turn left here. It took me forever to notice that. I think Home did all right. Wasn't perfect. Person's out here. People are out here in the middle of the night. Which one of these places fixes? This is the store here. Gas station up this way. I'm pretty sure that's a hitchhiker with a thumb up. There's a garage there to the right. Let's try the garage. Maybe that's something. I think that's a garage. This is not this. Right? Yes. I feel like it's a property I can buy up top. Uh my dream for Home was I was convinced that when they made PSVR, they're gonna be like, oh, we're gonna bring back. Didn't happen. I was positive. I was like, that's a perfect fit. What else would you do at Home? had a cop give me a ticket in this game. Once you get a ticket, I think they there we go. This should work. I think whatever income you have to pay it off. The shop. There we go. They're all. I have negative money. Oh gosh. It reminds me of playing what's it called? Escape from Tarkov, where friends all got into Tarkov after I did. I played solo and I could not figure out what to do. They got into it, like, let's go play Tarkov. I was like, I have no money. All of my characters, my character, just got nothing. I had like 1/2 upgrade at my base. Let's see if we can grab this. Let's do a. I liked the idea of it, man. I really did like the idea of home. I think my problem with home, there's a lot of things about the PlayStation that like I think about every now and then. Such as not having to pay for fine. But then again, they didn't really have anything to play, so it's like, well, yeah, it's of course it's free because they don't have the network Xbox Live. I remember playing a ton of Fat Princess. I loved the PlayStation indies back then. Holy smokes! Guy tried to kill me. Tried to kill him. I don't know. Driving full speed in the rain at night down a hill in a bus. Yes, I can drive a taxi. My dreams. I think my other thing about home is I do think I was also messing around with Second Life. Can I do this? I want to like look behind me like I'm playing in. Oh, luckily I got this camera in here. Oops. Look around the car. Why are you in here? Get out of my car. I'm out of my car. This is where they. No, I guess they want to be at the stop. What is this? Or something? Oh, this is the point. Cool. Son of a. Throw money in 100x. Hitchhikers, I tell you. All right, just a second. I think I did this right. Let's see. Oh, we're good. Cool, cool, cool. Got my right turns. Probably sit properly in this chair. All right. I can not get gas, and I can get gas. This is gonna be, it's just another negative. Full pump. Fill me up. What's money? Oh yeah, it's gonna take me a while to get used to this. The fact that I've got so much range with this wheel, man, is wild. 4 is the light. My camera is throwing me off. I'm sitting here like, man, I feel like I'm looking like or something. It's just like going from like this GameStop wheel I had before to this is pretty big change. I'm just like, it's literally just like I'm sitting here and I'm so used to only being able to like turn like this. Got full range. 900 degrees, man. I think the only things I've ever had buyer's remorse for, I bought some cheap arcade sticks before. I love arcade sticks, but it's got to be the right kind. Can't do this because I can't even do this stupid small ball. Yeah, yeah, that's what I was hoping for this. 'Cause I have so many racing games in my library, and I used to play so many more. What I wanted to do is I wanted to get I thought about getting the Taiko drum from PC version of Taiko no Tatsujin. Like, it's a miracle I'm able to do this right now. I'm kind of paranoid I'm gonna wake up and like full pedal. Part of the problem of having too much stuff on Steam. Where is back to proper old man games? My buyer's remorse will end up being what I keep almost getting is that Cowabunga collection. Yeah, I've noticed that there's certain games that like even with just say like keyboard and mouse versus like controller, there's some games like the original like Borderlands and Borderlands 2 on PC, you can play them with mouse and keyboard, but it always felt like those menus were designed for like a gamepad. Yeah, Forza. I know Forza tries to pretend it's a sim, but the game is not a sim. I have seen some cool videos of people doing some wild stuff on that game though, but not me. Back to Nintendo. I'm laughing because I thought about what if I hooked up Rad Racer with the wheel. It's a digital game. Wouldn't make a difference. Get the NASCAR challenge from Bill Elliott's NASCAR challenge. Bugs Bunny's birthday blowout. I get these two games mixed up all the time. This is the one that didn't die. This is the one that goes on forever. I can't believe I have achievements for this. I don't feel... That's not Bugs Bunny. Off-brand Bugs Bunny on your main menu. Good. All right. Such a simple game. I think this goes on to, it's not Bugs Bunny's Crazy Castle, it's like just the Crazy Castle series. I want to say they end up attack. Woody Woodpecker. Unfortunate. If I waited a second, I could have got him. Suck. All right. Well, I'm afraid I've got some bad news. Going to go ahead and stop here. Been up since like 5:30 this morning. 5:30 yesterday morning. It's 1:36. Every time I do this, I'm like, man, I'm not 20 anymore. But I'll be back on later in the day because I gotta mess around with this thing some more. I gotta see if I can get this thing set up with force feedback and stuff. Anyway, I'll see you later. Hope you have a good night and peace.